My name is Bond. James Bond. My instructions were implicit. I was to leave for Jamaica in 2 hours. License to kill.
Now you maybe miss it.
You don't miss a thing.
I decided to accept your invitation.
I have to leave immediately.
Just as things were getting interesting again.
James Bond, 007. License to kill whom he pleases, where he pleases, when he pleases. From the elegant clubrooms of Mayfair to exotic island night spots.
Jump up, jump up.
Good evening. Who pays you?
You.
Tell us.
A strange adventure of intrigue, treachery, and love.
Hello? Oh, Mr. Bond. I was thinking, why don't you collect me at my apartment? It's lovely up here in the mountains.
Her directions were easy to follow, and she sent a few of her friends to make sure I didn't get lost. She thought I was dead, but I proceeded to prove her wrong. I thought it was always polite to knock first, before shooting. Honey, from our very first meeting, was everything her name implied. She clung to me like a wet bathing suit. But business as usual came first. The pace was killing.
I thought you less stupid. I could have had you killed in the swamp.
And why didn't you?
You damaged my organization. Unfortunately, I misjudged you. You are just a stupid policeman whose luck is run out.
Maybe it was my luck. Up to my neck in hot water. Or something blowing up in my face.
You live dangerously with the superbly resourceful James Bond. The explosive screen dramatization of the book that has entertained millions of readers. The exotic and tantalizing Dr. No.
Some people will go to any extremes for a little privacy.
Only the second James Bond thriller could be more exciting than the first.
Milenko. So he's back. Another Bulgarian they use as a killer. Take a look. You should remember him. This man kills for pleasure.
James Bond, that notorious, amazing Dr. No secret agent, is back, and half the world is out to kill him. As he pits his murderous talents against the Iron Curtain and its velvet women.
Well, I'll tell you something, Goldeneye. You're one of the most beautiful girls I've ever seen.
I think my mouth is too big.
No, it's the right size. For me, that is.
From Russia with love comes Tatiana, bait for the trap. From the four corners of the world come the men and women who play a deadly, dangerous game of espionage.
Do not be alarmed, my friend. We will make you as comfortable as possible.
Ali Kerim Bey, head of Station T, Turkey. Krasno Gransky, codename Grant. Chief Executioner of Spectre.
My orders are to kill you and deliver the Lecter. How I do it's my business.
M of British Secret Service. The woman called Rosa Klebb, playing a double cross.
Klebb.
Romano, the door. Romano!
From Russia with love. They dance for him. They yearn for him. They die for him. From Zagreb to Sofia, from Venice to Istanbul, from Paris to London, Agent 007 cuts an inimitable path through the palaces and boudoirs of espionage.
James, you're hurting me.
I'll do worse than that if you don't tell me. I'm doing this under orders I know. And what are they?
Even if you kill me, I can say nothing.
You're trapped, Mr. Bond. You cannot escape.
Oh, it's lost its chill.
Why,
All right, there's another in the fridge.
This isn't a personal vendetta, 007. It's an assignment like any other. What do you know about gold? Not paying for bullion.
I know it when I see it. Or a Goldfinger.
Mr. Goldfinger has gold bullion on deposit in Zurich, Amsterdam, Caracas, and Hong Kong.
I think it's time Mr. Goldfinger and I met.
My name is Pussy Galore.
I must be dreaming.
You have interfered with my plans for the last time, Mr. Bond. Oh, you must excuse our job. My plan is foolproof, gentlemen. Fort Knox is a bank, like any other.
You plan to break into the world's largest bank, but not to steal anything.
Precisely.
Well, if you exploded in Fort Knox, the entire gold supply of the United States will be radioactive for 57 years.
Do you expect me to talk?
No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die.
James Bond is in operation. And what an operator he is in Ian Fleming's Thunderball.
Have you seen everything you came to see? Now go back to your friends and report. Tell them the little fish I throw back into the sea.
Thunderball stars Claudine Auger, Young, beautiful, trapped. Could be dangerous.
What sharp little eyes you've got.
Wait till you get to my teeth.
Adolfo Celli, smooth, silent. Spectre's agent of death. Luciana Paluzzi, lovely to look at, murderous to know.
Friends of yours, no doubt. Come in.
007, danger sign for the world's most famous gentleman agent with a license to kill and license to thrill. 007, guarantee sign of prompt delivery, night and day service. Ravishing redheads. Bronze brunettes. Honey blondes. The Bond women, 007 style. Hallmark of today's greatest entertainment.
Welcome, Honorable 007. He's the one and only Sean Connery.
Welcome to Japan, Mr. Bond.
He's bigger than life, facing 1,000 deaths. And you only live twice, and twice is the only way to live.
We're too late. Well, at least he died on the job.
Bond is dead.
Bond is alive. Kill Bond! Now!
No matter what the odds, they don't stand a chance against James Bond, Sean Connery, 007. Bond, the world's greatest gentleman agent with a license to kill. And he never misses a chance.
What's a nice girl like you doing in a place like this?
Bond is back, grabbing love where he finds it.
Like a lamb to the slaughter.
Everywhere. Bond rises in the east. The odds, 1,000 to 1, but they don't stand a chance.
Get down!
All this is just a drop in the ocean. The best yet from the film creators of 007.
Tiger said, from now on, you must do everything in Japanese style.
Everything?
I have my orders, 007. You have yours. Forget it.
And the girl who helped me escape, we just leave her there.
This department is not concerned with your personal problems.
This department owes her a debt. She saved my life.
Operation Bedlam is dead. You understand?
Yes, sir. I understand.
Do not kill me, Mr. Bond. Please do not kill me. Then if you wish, I'll give you another chance.
Diamonds are forever. They are all I...
Welcome to hell, Blofeld.
Ha! Ha! Bitten by the bug. He sent this for you. Oh.
Few suggestions.
Critics and material I don't need. I haven't changed my act in 40 years.
And what the hell is my black wig doing in the pool?
Diamonds are forever, forever, forever. Diamonds are forever, 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 forever.
Roger Moore is James Bond, 007, in Ian Fleming's Live and Let Die.
My name's Bond. James Bond. Names is for tombstones, baby. Waste him, now.
James Bond is back, and wherever he drops in, it can mean only one thing.
Trouble!
This is the Bond adventure with more excitement, more action, more danger, and more. Much more. Roger Moore as James Bond, 007. .007 is on a worldwide manhunt. The body count is going up. And where Bond stops to visit, he leaves his mark. On everything.
They'll kill you.
They will kill us. Love was lesson number 2. Togetherness.
It's the time before we leave for lesson number 3.
Absolutely.
Take your seat and hang on.
If any man can show just cause where they might not lawfully be joined together.
Because Bond is on the move. And if you miss this one, you'll miss the most exciting 007 adventure of them all.
What do you know about a man called Scaramanga, 007?
The man with the golden gun. He was a spectacular trick shot artist by the time he was 10 and a local Rio gunman at 15. He became an assassin. Current price, $1 million a hit. Charming trinket.
Nobody knows where he is or what he looks like. So I think it's fair to assume that he has the edge on you.
If I found him first, sir, that might change the situation.
Dramatically, wouldn't you say?
Part I really like.
We are the same. To us, Mr. Bond, we are the best. There's a useful four-letter word, and you're full of it.
we've lost one of our nuclear submarines. That missing submarine had 16 Polaris missiles aboard.
Observe, Mr. Bond. The instruments of Armageddon.
Bond, what do you think you're doing?
Keeping the British hand up, sir. What a handsome craft. Such lovely lines.
New York and Moscow will cease to exist. The new era will begin.
But James, I need you.
So does England.
Over the English coast 15 minutes ahead of time, sir.
Wow. With this load on our back, that's good going.
What the hell is that?
Shuttle ignition.
The situation is critical. We've got to find that shuttle. What do you know about Moonraker?
Crashed somewhere in the Yukon. Aircraft and shuttle total destroyed, correct?
That's the official version.
The truth is rather more disturbing, 007.
Are you suggesting the shuttle was hijacked in midair?
That's for you to find out, 007.
Then California must be the place to start.
Welcome to California, Mr. Bond.
I like it already.
I'm sure Mr. Bond is eager to start his tour.
Look after Mr. Bond. See that some harm comes to him.
Hang on, James.
The thought had occurred to me.
Vodka martini? Shaker, not stirred.
007. No slip-ups. Almost no
Moonraker 1, lift-off.
Despite your efforts, my finely wrought dream approaches its fulfillment.
Your dream, whatever sort of nightmare it is, has no chance, Drax.
Don't make any mistakes, 007. The situation is critical. We've got to find that shuttle.
Understanding?
Possibly.
Cooperation?
Maybe.
Trust?
Out of the question.
You have distracted me enough, Mr. Bond. I bid you farewell.
No slip-ups. Or we're both in trouble.
Really?
Take me around the world one more time.
It's your summer date with Roger Moore as Ian Fleming's James Bond 007.
No one comes close to 007 when 007 comes close to you. Excuse me. Explosive.
exclusive.
Well, I trust you, Helicon.
For your amazement, this bond is for you. For your excitement, for your thrills, for your entertainment, for your eyes only. This bond will rock you out of your seat.
Oh, by the way, we haven't been properly introduced. My name is Bond. James Bond.
Mr. Bond, you have shot your last bolt.
We're not dead yet.
Roger Moore is Ian Fleming's James Bond 007 in For Your Eyes Only.
Subject on the agenda is the continuing mutual disarmament talks with NATO.
This is absolute madness. We know where it will end. NATO will counterattack with nuclear weapons.
Who are you? I'm British Secret Service.
Eyes only 007. You'll be replacing 009. He turned up dead in East Germany.
The West is decadent. It has no stomach to risk our atomic reprisals.
What can you tell me about Kamal Khan?
Exiled Afghan prince, sportsman.
How do I get to him? Mr. Bond. James Bond.
Who is he?
Englishman. Likes eggs. Mr. Bond is indeed a very rare breed. Soon to be made extinct.
Bring him here.
You are the mysterious Octopussy.
And you are James Bond, 007 licensed to kill. Am I to be your target for tonight?
You have a nasty habit of surviving.
Get Bond.
Hello, 007. You're on your own.
On the roof. He must be eliminated. At once. Take him. You should be more concerned about getting out of here alive.
I am more concerned about an atomic bomb on a U.S. Air Force base.
It's too late.
You surely can't be inviting a full-scale nuclear war. What happens when the U.S. retaliates?
Against whom?
My God, of course.
Follow that car.
Kill him! Let the sport commence.
You don't mind if we start?
I'll definitely have to pay it a visit.
A silicon integrated circuit. The essential part of all modern computers.
One burst in outer space over the UK, and everything with a microchip would be rendered absolutely useless.
It's all so boring here, Margot. If only I could find a real man.
James Bond. 007 here. I'll report in an hour.
Won't you join me?
Better make that two.
I want you to know this is nothing personal. It's purely business.
Killing me won't stop anything, Sanchez! See you in hell!
This private vendetta of yours could easily compromise Her Majesty's government.
You're going after Sanchez, aren't you? Are you crazy?
Make a sound, and you're dead.
No! Your license to kill is revoked. Effective immediately.
In my business, you prepare for the unexpected.
Problem solved.
I'm more of a problem eliminator.
When the world is the target.
72 hours ago, a secret weapon system was detonated over Seven Iron.
And the threat is real.
GoldenEye exists. A radiation surge that destroys everything with an electronic circuit.
You can still depend on one man.
I want you to find GoldenEye.
3.
Find who took it.
2.
And stop it.
1.
The name's Bond. James Bond.
The world's most famous secret agent is back.
We aim to please.
And this time, 007 is facing the ultimate enemy. The man who knows him best.
Hello, James. What an unpleasant surprise.
006.
What's the matter? No pithy comeback?
He was your friend, and now he's your enemy, and you will kill him.
Is the satellite in range? Target is London.
Now, the entire world is about to be caught in the crossfire.
See you in hell, James.
You first.
Kill him.
The pleasure will be all mine.
Did you check her out? Head to toe.
3 clicks, arms the fuse. Don't say it.
The writing's on the wall?
Grow up, 007.
I think you're a sexist, misogynist dinosaur, a relic of the Cold War.
No, James. I was always better.
Both of you, stop it! You like boys with toys. trick is to quit while you're still ahead.
I wouldn't think of it.
Charming, sophisticated secret agent. Shaken but not disturbed.
Get us out of here!
Bond. Only Bond. Man just won't take a hint.
You don't need the gun.
That depends on your definition of safe sex.
On November 17th, United Artists brings you,
Trust me.
James Bond.
Why can't you just be a good boy and die? That's one trick I've never learned.
Action stations.
Aye, aye, sir. Sound the general alarm.
The Chinese pilot insists we're inside their territorial waters and he will fire.
An act of violence.
Torpedo, torpedo, torpedo!
It was an unprovoked attack on a ship in international waters.
The promise of war.
And instead of decisive action, all you want to do is investigate.
My goal is to prevent World War III, Admiral.
Now, the world has only one chance for peace.
When will our ships be in position?
48 hours.
And just one man for the job.
Bond. James Bond.
How much do you know about Elliot Carver, 007?
Worldwide media ban. Those newspapers, radio, satellite TV. There's no news. Like bad news.
I understand you once had a relationship with Carver's wife.
Was it something I said?
How about the words, "I'll be right back"?
I'm from the New China News Agency.
Looking for a news story?
Could have taken care of him.
Let the mayhem begin. Your new BMW. Will you need collision coverage?
Yes.
Property destruction?
Definitely.
Personal injury?
Accidents do happen.
Grow up, 007.
You seem to have developed a certain attachment.
I get to work with a decadent agent of a corrupt Western power.
I think you found the right decadent, corrupt Western agent as a partner.
Phase 2 is underway.
This holiday season,
The hell is he doing?
his job, the world belongs to Bond.
When you remove Mr. Bond's heart, there should just be enough time for him to watch it stop beating.
I would have thought watching your TV shows was torture enough.
Victor Zokas.
Renard is behind this.
His only goal is chaos.
He feels no pain. He can push himself harder, longer than any normal man.
If your instincts are right, Renard will be back. And Elektra will be the next target.
By noon tomorrow, she dies, along with everyone in the city.
Where is she? Your terrorist is back.
007, I want you to go to Elektra. She's taken over the construction of her father's oil pipeline in the Caspian Sea.
M told me she was sending someone.
Mister?
Bond.
This is an emergency situation.
He's going to the oil.
The one pipeline the West is counting on to supply our reserves for the next century. Don't make this personal.
I can't do that.
I thought it was your job to protect me.
No hard feelings, Mr. Bond. It appears that you have been beaten.
That bomb will never leave this room.
Neither will you. How sad to be threatened by a man who can't grasp what he's involved in.
I usually hate killing an unarmed man.
I'm already dead.
Not dead enough for me.
Can't you just say hello like a normal person?
First things first.
I've always tried to teach you two things.
First, never let them see you bleed.
And the second?
Always have an escape plan.
Who are you?
Bond! James Bond.
Why am I suddenly worried I'm not carrying enough insurance?
The world is not enough.
Bond. James Bond. Just in time for the fireworks. Got your attention.
Tell me what you know of James Bond.
He'll light the fuse on any explosive situation.
Tell me the diamonds.
Don't blow it all at once. You're suspicious of Graves, or I wouldn't be here right now.
Orphan working in an Argentinian diamond mine. Makes a huge find in Iceland and gives half of it to charity. My friends call me James.
I have friends call me James Bond.
Wow. Now there's a mouthful.
Love watching you flail around in your ignorance. It's been fun.
Well, the fun is about to come to a dead end.
You'll need transportation. Aston Martin, call it the Vanquish. We call it the Vanish.
Oh, very good.
The Western spy runs, but he cannot hide.
Well, it seems you've become useful again.
Maybe it's time you let me get on with my job. Oh, this is where they keep the old relics, eh?
Twist so, voila.
No, you're cleverer than you look.
Still better than looking cleverer than you are.
Who sent you?
Your mama. Where you're going, you'll get us both killed. I take it Mr. Bond's been explaining his Big Bang Theory.
Yeah, I think I got the thrust of it.
Must you touch everything?
Like to show me more?
Sure. No!
Lockdowns and beaches are closing.
Put your back into it.
Like we're going down together.
Not yet!
Die another day.
The file shows no kills. It takes 2.
You needn't worry. The second is...
Yes. Considerably.
I'm your mother.
Every penny of it.
I'm putting you in the game. If he loses, he'll have nowhere to run. I have to know I can trust you. Now that you know who to trust.
Am I going to have a problem with you, Bond?
No, don't worry. You're not my type.
Smart.
Single, so you want me to be half monk, half hitman.
Any thug can kill. I want you to take your ego out of the equation.
I suppose you've given some thought to the notion that if you lose, our government will have directly financed terrorism.
I wouldn't dream of it.
I knew it was too early to promote you.
I think your odds are improving, Mr. Bond.
Vodka martini. Chicken stirred. I look like I give it down. Well, I understand double O's have a very short life expectancy.
So as charming as you are, Mr. Bond, I will be keeping my eye on our government's money and off your perfectly formed house.
You noticed.
You're not going to let me in there, are you? You've got your armor back on.
I have no armor left.
You stripped it from me.
For you.
Something you expect me to wear?
I need you looking fabulous, so that when you walk up behind me and kiss me on the neck, the players across from me will be thinking about your neckline and not about their calves.
That's it?
I'm sorry. That last hand. You killed me.
You are a funny man, Mr. Bond.
Well, that was quite a good line.
It was a very good line.
How much do you know about Bond? Because he's rather a tragic case. Everything he touches seems to wither and die.
I was sorry to hear about Vesper. She loved you.
Well, it'd be a pretty cold bastard who didn't want revenge for the death of someone he loved.
You need to tell us who you work for.
You really don't know anything about us.
What the hell is this organization, Bond?
We have people everywhere.
How can they be everywhere and we know nothing about them?
What's today's excuse? That Bond is legally blind?
You're so blinded by inconsolable rage that you don't care who you hurt.
Well, careful with this one. She won't go to bed with you unless you give her something she really wants.
I need to know that I can trust you.
You don't have to worry about me. I don't think the dead care about vengeance.
Bond is running wild.
Three months ago, you lost the drive containing the identity of every agent embedded in terrorist organizations across the globe.
Where the hell have you been?
Enjoying death.
007 reporting for duty.
One question.
Why not stay dead?
hobby.
So what's yours?
Resurrection. You must be joking.
Prepare for the 50th anniversary of the Bond franchise with a new film by the director, whose most famous action scene to date was this. Skyfall, the overrated movie that thrilled audiences worldwide, only because it was way better than Quantum of Solace. Suit up with 007, the super secret MI6 agent, who everyone knows by his real name.
Bond.
Bond.
Mr. Bond.
Mr. Bond. James Bond.
James Bond.
In an opening so action-packed, you'll forget to ask yourself, why didn't the conductor stop this train when its entire back carriage was ripped off? And why aren't these people scared? When Bond is abruptly killed, it'll only take the length of one Adele song before he anticlimactically pops up in the most secluded corner of the globe that conveniently has CNN in English.
Within minutes of the explosion.
But when Bond returns to the high-stakes world of espionage, he's faced with word association,
Bird. Sky.
office politics,
The Prime Minister's ordered an inquiry. You'll have to appear.
art theory, Judi Dench frowning, a lot, and absurdly long landscape shots. Meet Raul Silva, the Bond villain we've been waiting for, because he doesn't show up until halfway through the movie. An antagonist with a plan so complex, he wants to get caught, but makes it nearly impossible to find him. Knows months ahead of time the exact place to plant explosives during a chase he didn't even know was going to happen. And makes Bond gay.
Oh, Mr. Bond.
Discover the latest in super secret gadgetry like a gun, a knife, a shotgun, an old-timey gun, dynamite, and a tracking device larger than the one Bond used in the 60s.
Here's a nice little transmitting device. It'll be fitted into the heel of your shoe.
Bond will use these tools to hunt down a terrorist who stole a list of secret agents.
The computer drive containing the identity of almost every NATO agent.
Which the writer stole from the plot of Mission Impossible. A film with action so artsy, you'll strain to watch fight scenes shot in total darkness. An ending so goofy, they just ripped it off from Home Alone. Hero so sexually aggressive, you'll wonder, isn't he sort of raping that former child prostitute? Jesus. Starring Jason Bourne, Fred from Scooby-Doo, Lindsay Lohan, Random Bond Girl number 732, Miss Moneypenny's Black, Gollum, Santa Claus, and Sexy Voldemort.
This may be too much for a blunt instrument to understand. You don't trust anyone, do you, Jane? She made a deal to spare you. I would ask you if you could remain emotionally detached. But I don't think that's your problem, is it, Bond?
The first thing you should know about us is that we have people everywhere. Am I right?
Every person has their pressure point. Someone that they want to protect from harm.
Morning, 007. Don't see you now.
This could be very bad news for the service. There's so much intelligence. Ceaseless intelligence, and there's barely time to consider it.
This country's under threat. It's under serious threat.
The difficult thing being to decide what's important and what's not.
Do you want a clean kill or do you want to send a message?
Did you simply get carried away with your dramatic gesture, or are you pointing your weapon at me with lethal intention?
Your name is...
Oh, very well. To you, sir, I say goodbye.
Now, right now, outside this building, down on those streets, in this world, and we are doing a disservice to the public to deny it.
Getting him's the easy bit. It's what we do with him then.
I'll burn you. I will burn the heart out of you.
Special Executive for Counterintelligence, Terrorism, Revenge, and Extortion.